He signed the donor papers with trembling hands. Doctors didn't know whose name was written in the recipient's box. Recipient: Adam Malik, son of Ryan Malik. Ryan, the man who destroyed his life. And yet, tomorrow, this dying man would give his heart to him. Outside, rain painted the glass. He whispered, "Maybe forgiveness is the only cure." Flashback, 5 years ago, a car explosion, screams, fire. His wife's bracelet melted in his hand. Ryan Malik caused that blast in greed and rage. Hatred became his only heartbeat. Since that night, Daniel Reed lived only to see Ryan suffer. He followed every news article, every court hearing, every rumor, until fate struck cruelly. Ryan's 10-year-old son, Adam, diagnosed with terminal heart failure. Doctors said only a miracle could save him. Daniel watched the story on TV. A reporter said, "The father seeks a donor before it's too late." Daniel's chest ached, his own heart failing too, from cancer slowly eating him alive. Both men now prisoners of time. At midnight, he wrote a letter. Forgiving isn't weakness, it's release. He didn't know why he wrote Ryan's son's name on the donation form. Maybe because his wife once said, "Real revenge is kindness they can never repay." Morning sunlight touched his pale face. Dr. Mira entered. "You sure, Daniel? Surgery could kill you." He smiled faintly. "Doctor, I'm already halfway gone." She nodded, eyes heavy with compassion. Meanwhile, Ryan knelt beside his son's bed. "Hold on, champ." "I'll fix this, I swear," Adam whispered. "Dad, am I dying?" Tears escaped Ryan's hardened eyes. "No, son. Someone out there will save you." He didn't know that someone was the man he'd ruined. Daniel recorded a final message. "To the boy receiving my heart, live kindly. Don't repeat our sins." He paused. "And to Ryan Malik, I forgive you." His voice cracked. Because hate is heavier than death. The day of surgery arrived. 2 operating rooms side by side, one fading heartbeat, one waiting for a miracle. Rain thundered outside like the universe holding its breath. As anesthesia took hold, Daniel whispered to the nurse, "Please, tell the boy's father, don't hate anymore." Machines beeped steadily, then slowed. Somewhere else, another monitor began to rise. Life traded places between enemies. Ryan waited outside, unaware whose heart beat inside his son. Dr. Mira approached, eyes glistening. "Your boy. He made it." Ryan collapsed in gratitude. "Who was the donor?" She hesitated. "You might want to sit down." She handed him a sealed envelope. Ryan tore it open. Inside, Daniel's handwriting and his wife's melted bracelet. Restored. Ryan's breath froze. The note read, "I owed you nothing, yet I gave everything. Now you'll know how it feels to live with a stranger's heart." He staggered to the ICU window. Inside, Adam smiled weakly. Monitors beeping in rhythm, Ryan pressed his palm to the glass. "I destroyed a man who saved my son." Tears fell freely for the first time in years. That night, Ryan found a USB inside the envelope. He played it, Daniel's video message. "If you're watching this, it means my heart beats in your boy. Protect it better than I protected mine." Ryan collapsed to his knees. "Why me, God?" "Why him?" His wife's voice echoed from memory. "Because mercy is given to the undeserving." He finally understood. Some debts are paid not in revenge, but redemption. Weeks later, Adam recovered swiftly. He'd often place a hand over his chest. "Dad, it feels warm here, like someone's hugging me from inside." Ryan would smile painfully. "He is, son. He really is. Dr. Mira visited them. Your donor's wish was to stay anonymous. But I think you already know." Ryan nodded silently. Handing her Daniel's letter, she whispered, "He found peace through you." "No," Ryan replied. "He gave me peace." Ryan began volunteering at the same hospital, helping families of donors. People whispered, "Isn't that the man whose enemy saved his son?" He'd simply answer, "No enemies anymore, only teachers." Adam grew stronger each day. Every heartbeat was a drum of grace. One evening he asked, Dad, whose heart do I have? Ryan knelt. A good man's son, a man I once misunderstood. Years later, Ryan visited the cemetery. He placed flowers on Daniel's grave, and next to it, another stone. Sarah Reed, Ryan whispered. Your husband forgave me before I forgave myself. Wind rustled softly like a whisper saying, You're forgiven too. Adam, now 18, stood beside his father. Dad, sometimes I dream of a man giving me his heart. Ryan smiled tearfully. Maybe dreams are how angels talk. Before leaving, Adam laid a small bracelet beside Daniel's stone, the same bracelet Daniel once held in flames. I think this belongs here, he said softly. As they walked away, Adam felt his heart skip, a sudden warmth. He turned back, noticing a feather floating down onto the grave. Ryan looked up, whispering, Thank you, Daniel. Back home, Adam began writing a journal titled, The Heart I Never Knew. He ended the first page. Forgiveness isn't forgetting. It's remembering without hate. Narrator voiceover. Sometimes, the greatest love story isn't between lovers, but between enemies who choose mercy over revenge. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share so more people can feel the power of humanity.